I want to say welcome to everybody who's joining us now. Glad to have y'all on here today. We got a few other people starting to join us right now. So as they continue to come on, we'll start letting everybody in. Ask that if you are getting on, if you can, turn on your video so that we can be seen. We're going to have an interactive day today, so we're excited about that.
Sundus, good to see you. Good to see you, Marwan and Kit Kat. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I miss you guys.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I miss you too, guys. It's been a long time. I hope y'all all doing great.
Wonderful reunion.
Hey Tucker, how are you, man?
What's up? 3 years, Kit Kat. 3 years back.
I know, my bad. I know. Just life took another turn. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
I love the beard, man.
Hello, everyone.
Marwan, good to see you.
Hello, Dr. Rose. How are you?
Good
to see you as well. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Oh, very good.
It's been a long time, I believe.
Too long.
Too long. I guess I have completed 4 years now.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Since graduation. Yeah. I'm at work right now in the field.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We are very appreciative.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Sundus, it's good to see you. I last saw you in your home with your newborn baby. A little bit more.
How about now?
Perfect.
Okay.
Good to see you, Sundus.
Good to see you too. It's been a long time since we last met, huh? About 3 years? 3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years.
How's your little baby?
He's not baby anymore. He's fine. He's good.
Well, we got a few more people jumping on, I see. So as they continue to get on, we'll start to get ready in a little bit. Thank you all for jumping on for our very first ever Town Talk with our Oman chapter. We're excited about it. As you get on, you can see a lot of different faces of people from the Alumni Association to the university staff. We're going to kind of have a nice little talk going forward with all of our little groups here. You know, since this is our first time, we've got a lot of things to catch you all up on that you may not know about. So we're going to spend a little bit of time talking to all of our wonderful people who are on here with us. We're going to give you some updates about what's happening with the institution, with the Alumni Association, and then also what's going on with the College of Engineering. As today, we're very blessed to have Dr. Khattab, our Dean of the College of Engineering, joining us as our speaker for the day. I won't tell any other deans this, but he's probably one of my favorite deans at the university, but that's not me. I'm not saying that to anybody else. But Dr. Khattab's got some great ideas and great things that are happening with the College of Engineering that we want to kind of hear about today. So as people are getting on, I say we go on and get started. Like I said, if you don't mind, please turn your video on if you can, if you're in a place that you can do so, so we can see you as we go. One of the great things about today is you're going to hear a lot of great information of what's going on around the campus, but we also want to hear from you. So obviously there is a chat feature in Zoom. Everybody knows that by now. We live in this Zoom world now. We ask that if you have any questions throughout the entire thing, just to put them in the chat feature, and we'll try to call on you, or we'll ask the questions to the proper people as we go through and kind of do that. So it is 9:32, so I say let's kick this off. My name is Tucker Sappington. I'm one of the assistant directors here at the Alumni Association, and I oversee our special programs and our outreach, and working a lot with our clubs and chapters now. I want to say a special hello to everyone here. Thank you for joining us. Specifically, I want to thank Qusay from Oman, who is the chapter leader, the club leader there, who's worked with us so diligently to get this started. You'll hear from him in a minute because he's going to be introducing our special guest speaker for the day. But I want to, on the front end, take a quick second and let two people introduce themselves who I think are very important to me and I work with very closely. That's Tony and Bridget, and I want y'all to take 2 seconds and I want y'all to say hello. So I'm gonna start with you, Tony, if you don't mind. Introduce yourself, kind of what your role is, and just a brief hello. And then Bridget, we'll jump it over to you to say hello real quick, all right?
Good morning. I am the chairperson for the UL Multicultural Alumni Committee, and this is actually a new committee that was initiated by our new president, Ms. Beverly Black. And the goal of this committee is actually what's happening the first few minutes of this Zoom, and that's promoting engagement and communication and inclusion with all of our alumni and association members. And so we, as one of our goals, wanted to have this Zoom today with you all because we want to reach out to everyone. We kind of have always focused on our United States-based clubs and chapters, and we want to make sure that we are going back and touching bases and following up and getting life updates with you now that you are in your careers and you're having families. So I just want to thank you for joining us this morning, and I look forward to spending some time with you all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bridget Chasson, and I'm the chairperson for the club and chapters. And I'm excited to join you all today in meeting this new chapter and all the members and the special guests. I've been working on this committee for about 2 years, going on 3 years actually. And I'm excited to see our chapters just grow across the country. We are working diligently, our committee, trying to just have some things in place for you guys at the beginning of the next year. So me and Tucker and our other co-chair, Garland, we are ready and willing and able to help you grow your chapter and be able to connect with all the other presidents and all the other alumni across the country. So we're building and growing, and we're excited to have you guys on board, and we look forward to helping you, assisting you grow.
Excellent. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Bridget. I work with them a lot. So what we'll do is we're going to shoot it over to Jean-Claude Arsenault now. So JC, I'm going to let you introduce yourself and then kind of let you introduce the next person who's going to be speaking for us.
Sounds good, Tucker. Thank you guys for joining us today. If you don't know me, my name is Jean-Claude Arsenault, and I am the interim alumni director. Alumni Town Talk was the idea for Alumni Town Talk was born in the beginning of the pandemic. We were thinking about new ways to engage our alums, both stateside and internationally. And we came up with the idea of Alumni Town Talk, bringing our alumni chapter president with us for a virtual meeting and reaching out to our clubs and chapters near and far and just engaging with them so they know they're not forgotten about in these times of COVID. For our international alums with us today, I wanted to tell you a little quick tidbit. So the Alumni Association does not mail to our international alums. Everything we do to communicate with you is done electronically. So it is of the utmost importance as you're out there in your daily dealings with other UL alums, please make sure they have an email address on file for us. If they don't have an email address or it's an outdated one, we don't really touch base with them. Just yesterday, I received a call from a man in Malaysia who graduated in 1988, and he requested some information from the Alumni Association. And at the conclusion of the phone call, I asked him, I said, sir, I'd be happy to send you this information. Can I have your email address to share it, to send this to you? And he gave me his email address. I compiled the information. When I looked in the official alumni database, we had no email on file for him. So that means this person graduated in 1988. He's back in Malaysia. And since 1988, he hasn't heard from his alma mater. So again, I want to stress the importance of updated email addresses. If you run into someone at the grocery store or on the street, please ask him to shoot us their current email addresses, because that's very important. And again, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. And I look forward to hearing from Dr. Khattab. Now I'm going to pass it over to Dr. Aber. Dr. Aber joined us in May of 2018. He's the university provost. We're lucky to have Dr. Aber on staff. And a cool factoid about Dr. Aber is it's rare, but Dr. Aber has his undergrad, his master's, and his doctorate all from this great, wonderful university. And we are thrilled and excited to have him on board. And I'm honored to call him a friend. And with that said, we'll hear introductions from the university. Dr. Aber, I pass it on to you.
Thank you, John Claude. And good morning to everyone here. Good afternoon to everyone there. I'm delighted, really delighted to be a part of this wonderful event today. And I'm really honored to welcome all of our alumni here in Oman to join in some fellowship, to rekindle your memories about your alma mater, and to learn some interesting facts about our College of Engineering from Dean Khattab in a little bit. You know, as a student, your presence on our campus really strengthened our culture by providing a broader worldview and enhancing the diversity of our learning environment. And we continue to embrace that valuable aspect of our culture here at the University of Louisiana Lafayette. And in fact, we are currently home to students from dozens and dozens and dozens of countries around the world. As an alum, through your accomplishments and your successes, you enhance the reputation now of this wonderful institution. You are truly our ambassadors, the Ragin Cajun ambassadors to Oman. And we are so proud that you take this so seriously and continue to associate yourself with this wonderful university. There are magnificent things going on here at our university right now. We're making great strides in research. Many of our faculty, as you know, are leaders in their respective fields. And we are now ranked among the highest institutions in the United States with regard to research productivity. In fact, the Carnegie Foundation ranks the University of Louisiana Lafayette among the top 25% of all institutions, research institutions in the country. But those world-class faculty that we have still embrace the personalized approach to instruction and lecturing that you experienced when you were a student here. So while things are changing, over $144 million in research expenditures this year alone, there are a lot of things about this place that will never. We're so very proud, as I said before, of you and all of your accomplishments. And we are extremely honored that you continue to celebrate your association with this amazing institution. So welcome home, even though it's virtual, to the university. And I hope you really enjoy this first ever Oman Town Talk. Go Cajuns.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Aber. Thank you. All right, we got a couple more people before I throw it over to QSA, and then we'll get rolling. But first, I want to say hello to Dr. Gabrielle Carranza, who is the director of our Office of Global Engagement now. Most of you who are here probably used to know us as the International Affairs Office, but we now have some new titles and new awesome things going on over there. So Doc, I'm gonna let you take it and roll with it. You're on mute, Doc.
Okay, perfect, sorry. Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the time is where you are right now. On behalf of the Intensive English Language Program, the Study Abroad Office, and the Office of Students and Scholar Services, I want to welcome you to this celebration of the legacy that our students and alumni from Oman have created in our wonderful university. Most likely, when you attended the university, the Division of Global Engagements did not exist. At that time, you came to the Office of International Affairs, which was a part of the Division of Student Affairs at the time. Just over 2 years ago, Provost Aber inaugurated the Division of Global Engagement, becoming a part of the academic affairs. Thanks to this reorganization, and given the tradition and importance of our alumni and students from Oman, the Provost has authorized an agreement with the Oman Mission in Washington to treat our new students from Oman as residents when they pay their tuition. This is very unique, and we are delighted that it's the group of Oman who is leading this important path. I firmly believe that a collaboration between our alumni and the university benefits all. I want to invite you to keep engaged, to reach out to us for ideas, and we will reach out to you as well. I believe that in the not distant future, we could have a summit of alumni in Oman to celebrate the many decades of a wonderful relationship. Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you so much. So yes, as y'all can see, things are already a little different than when y'all were here just a few years ago. So we're moving forward in a lot of new directions, and that doesn't just include the actual office, the university itself. It also includes our Alumni Association, and that's why our next speaker, real quick, to talk to you is our Alumni Association President, Ms. Beverly Black.
Good afternoon, everyone. I can't tell you how excited I am to see this be real. My goal from the very start, when I was told that I was president-elect of the Alumni Association, was to cast our nets wider as an organization and to bring our global alumni family together, and to move into a direction where we have the inclusive genius of all the gifts of every student from every country, from every corner of the world, that has made our university the amazing success that it is. And so my goal was met when we were able to, as a board, to accept the idea that I had to create a new standing committee that would address our multicultural affairs and specifically target conversation and dialogue with groups like this. So I am overjoyed. And I'm looking forward to actually having more conversations one-on-one with this chapter as a president, to get some ideas about how we could collaborate and share and help launch the next generation of students who may not just come from Oman, but every country that has an opportunity to send a student to be a part of our great university family. I'm so proud of everything that you've accomplished. I know that this chapter will thrive. I'm looking forward to hearing our dean give you some updates on the wonderful things that are going on in the College of Engineering. But just from the Alumni Association's perspective of where we are as a group, we're growing. We are in a transition phase, which is probably one of the most exciting times as this Alumni Association has ever been in. And I'm happy to serve and be a part of what we can do to really raise our university's association to a level to where every person who ever got a piece of paper from this school would want to come back and participate and be a part of what we are and what we are going to become even more in the future. So thank you for your time this afternoon and for your commitment to actually having a chapter. Leadership, I am here to support you in any way that I can and to help you grow this chapter and to share any collaborative ideas that we can have moving forward. I'll also see John Perry on the screen. John Perry's our president-elect. He's waving at you, so his term will start after mine. But boy, I tell you what, my soul is on fire this morning because I've been waiting for a global opportunity to touch our alumni around the world, and this is it. So to me, this is an inauguration of something wonderful. I don't want it to ever stop because we're on to something really good here. Normally, I would be in my Ragin Cajun red, but it's also a special day. It's 113 years of the founding of my sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha. So that's why I'm sporting my pearls and my green and not my Ragin Cajun red. So what a great day it is. It's a great day. So it's a twofer for me, and I couldn't celebrate with any better group of people than the ones that are on the screen right now. So reach out to me. Looking forward to connecting with you one-on-one when we'll have more time. Thank you so much for being here and for all that you have done as professionals and your representation of our esteemed university.
Excellent. Thank you, Ms. Black. So glad to have you here on the call with us today. And always a great day when AKA can celebrate another wonderful, wonderful year of existence. Tony, don't shaking your head already over there too. I see you. I know. So real quick, I want to say a special shout out to John as well. Those of y'all who don't know, John Perry, our president-elect, also has an engineering degree from this university. So how appropriate that he's the president-elect and we have the dean of engineering about to talk for us. So QSay, do you mind if I throw it over to you so you can say hello and introduce our wonderful speaker today?
Yes, sure. First of all, I would like to say that I'm very happy about this reunion, a mini reunion of our alumni students, along with the UL faculty and staff members. Let me tell you, becoming an active in Alumni Association and in Oman chapter is just a selfless way to give back to the university and a way to connect with their fellow alumni and students. Here we are today, along with other alumni, willing to join with to make a positive difference for the next generation of Omani graduates from UL. And I'm really excited about that. I'm sure that each one of you are going to have mutual professional relationship with each other after this meeting. And I'm sure we will exchange probably emails or phone numbers, WhatsApp, whatever it is, and keep in touch. Last but not least, I would like to thank Tucker, John, and Ms. Rose to make this event happening today. Now I will introduce Dr. Khattab, the current Dean of College of Engineering at University of Louisiana. Dr. Ahmed Khattab joined the university in 2007. He earned his PhD in mechanical engineering from University of Missouri, Columbia, and master's and bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering in Alexandria University in Egypt. He has worked in the industry as a mechanical engineer and in a research development for over 30 years. So welcome, Dr. Ahmed Khattab.
Well, good morning, and thank you very
now
much.
I'll hand it.
I really appreciate it. You know, when we started this, I wasn't told I'm the main speaker, but that put even more honor on my shoulder, especially with a group of our alumni from Oman. So I put a presentation together. So let me share my screen. And then we talk once I do that. So can you guys see my screen now? Or
Yes, I can see it.
Excellent, excellent. So as I said in the beginning with Tucker, this is just a friendly meeting, and I'm just gonna be talking about the college and the success we have and where we stand, which we call it the state of the college. And when Tucker and Rose, they reached out to me, and I was putting this presentation, oh my God, tons of things I want to really share with you guys. So I know some slides I will fly quickly, and then we can ask questions later. But you can't imagine how much I am really excited about that today. And let me start by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And that's in like hello in Arabic, which means
salam wa rahmatullah.
peace and blessing of God or Allah be upon you all. And you guys always remind me was once a Ragin Cajun, always a Ragin Cajun. That's really great. And as Dr. Iber said, welcome back home, even it is virtual, but you are always even welcome home and come and visit, you know, and get to know more and more about the best of the best, the Ragin Cajun engineering. And as Dr. Iber said also that you guys are our ambassador over there. But also I have to admit, you guys and Omani students are the best ambassadors for their country when they were here. That's something I have to admit. I work in 2 American institutions, and they are always the best. Nice people, very friendly, a lot of sense of humor, very friendly with everybody. They like to reach out to every group across the university, across the city, deeply involved. Great people, really, really, really great people. You can't imagine how much personally as Egyptian who became an American, I admire Omani, and I was really sad for the loss of the Sultan Qaboos, that he was a very respected nationally, internationally, in the Arab world, in Egypt, here in the United States. And definitely that was sad news for me last year. And I wish all the best to the new leadership with the Sultan Haytham. I'm very confident this is a country I would love to visit once we go through COVID-19 and everything is back to normal. I know several at UL also, they would like to come and visit. So welcome to your home here at UL. And now I'm very confident you are a great ambassador to your country, Oman, here in the United States. I'm very positive also you are a great ambassadors. You are great ambassadors for UL over there at Oman now. So this is, I'm full confident of this. I'll give you one slide about where we stand as a university. But as you can see, and Dr. Bir mentioned that according to Brenn's review, that for 2021, UL is at the top best 19% institution in the United States. That's very impressive, very impressive. I know we because of the Cajun culture, we don't brag enough. So a lot of people around us, maybe they don't know how great we are. I think we need to brag always where we stand. You know, UL is the largest university in Louisiana system. That's we are very close to 20,000 students, including undergraduate, graduate, and non-degree seekers. Anybody would like to join the university also for professional development or taking a course. So it's really an amazing, you know, it's amazing to be such a wonderful university. You know, if you look at how much money we are involved in research, which according to NSF, they rank university, how much money they spend on research. And UL for the last 3 years, in every single year, we exceeded $100 million research expenditure. That's how much money our faculty worked in to bring resources. They conduct research, they bring the latest technology to our students. And that's very impressive. Last year was 144, or we see 144. So you can imagine how much excitement we bring to our students, how much also economic and the workforce development we bring to the area and nationwide, because we have a student from across the globe. That's something really great. So that was a quick just overview or where we stand as a university. We can always brag more, but since my job here is to brag mainly about the College of Engineering, so let us shed some light on how great we are. And you can see, according to the best engineering colleges.com, the UL College of Engineering stands among the top 10% in the nation, the United States. According to US News, which a lot of people I know they like that ranking and they depend on it. We are among the top in the United States also. In 2020, we were in the top 170. However, maybe a lot of people, they don't know this is just voting between deans across the United States. So it's a more reputation factor. So the more we brag about our university, the more we explain it to other people how great we are, definitely we can go up in that. Another number I'm very proud of, that we are in the top 85 in the nation between public institutions for recruiting, retaining, and graduating female engineering. That's something, and I'm glad to see Sundus, one of our alumni in Oman, and that's something I'm very proud of. Unfortunately, they still consider female minority in engineering, but that needs to be changed. We are missing a lot because female are amazing engineers, and that's something I know firsthand. My wife also, she's an engineer, so I have to admit that. She's very smart, and I know how great she is as an engineer. So, but that's a number I'm very proud of as a College of Engineering, to be honest. If you look at every single department that we have in the College of Engineering, highly ranked somehow, highly respected. You know, look at Petroleum Engineering. We are in the top 7 in the nation. And in every program you went to, you can see where we stand. It's very impressive, very, very impressive. Just we need to tell people how great we are. I'm quite sure even as a dean, I need to do that state of the college to our current student, because maybe several current students, maybe they don't know where we are exactly. So let me jump in with really good news that late 2019 and 2020, the college went through re-accreditation, and engineering departments in the college is accredited by something called ABET, and the technology department is accredited by something called ATME, and amazing work. And we got re-accredited. We had a big visit, 2 big visits, one for the engineering, one for the technology, and they were impressed as we expected from our level, from how we do our business, how we conduct our education process. And this year, this time, for the first time ever, the whole college, 6 departments in the college, got the full re-accreditation period, which is full 6 years. That's the first time to happen in 23 years. It's amazing, and it's a reflection of a lot of work before me, and that some work during my time too. And I have to admit that success is not only the success of the administration, but it's the teamwork. The whole College of Engineering stakeholders, including you guys. You know, if we don't have a successful graduates like you, we wouldn't be in that situation. So congratulations, and thank you for being part of that success. And we don't just jump in and just go and run classes, but we go with a vision, you know, we go with a vision. And starting my time, as you know, I start officially dean in July of 2020. And we building on the success that we had before me to move forward for our great College of Engineering to have a prominence with a reputation, national prominence with a reputation in education, research, and also workforce development. And the main focus I have, how to introduce more into the leadership mentality, business mentality, entrepreneurship, innovation skills within the engineering and technology curriculum to help our graduate even to be more successful. So it's a really great time. We can sit down and talk about it in more details. If you look at enrollment, and enrollment like a stock market, every semester can be up and down, and definitely with COVID-19, all higher ed and struggling with enrollment. But if you zoom out and you take a big picture, like let's look at 10, 12 years, we have almost like 50% increase in enrollment. That's an impressive. Sometime maybe during 2015, we're really more than that increase, but even still, with all the challenge around us, we are in a very good shape. And also, I'm very proud of our size. We are not too small, we are not too big, we are the right size as a Ragin Cajun engineering family. And that's how we see it. This is a family, and we are very proud of it. How much we really contribute to the workforce, you can see, and how much how with the increase in our numbers as a graduate in about 10 years, the same thing, from close to 150 graduates a year to exceeding now 450 graduates every year from our great College of Engineering. This is very impressive, almost 3 times or maybe 2.7 times exactly. So very, very impressive. Very proud of my college, very proud of what we really do here in Lafayette, Louisiana. And we are not only great in what we do inside the classroom, but also what we do outside of the classroom. The undergraduate research experience we provide to our students, also the leadership opportunities, what we do outside of the classroom at this college is very impressive. When we get to know more and detailed about everything that we do, very, very impressive. In the top of our degrees, we offer something called the specialty minors, where we can, student in maybe mechanical, chemical, or others, they add a minor, which can help them even to have a niche when they are searching for a job. The college now has 11 specialty minors embedded in the curriculums. That definitely can help a lot when we are moving forward for the future, because my eyes on the future, how we really meet the need in the engineering and technology professions as we are moving forward. Diversity has been always a focus for UL Lafayette as a university and as a college. And you can see, number of female in 10 years almost doubled. And you can see, I just shared with you enrollment increased by 50%, but the number of female doubled. That's a great effort. Number of African-American doubled. So I have to admit, number of faculty also that was underrepresentation, like African-American or female or other. And I have to admit, Lafayette, Louisiana, they admire a lot of diversity. They appreciate people from everywhere. I'm quite sure you felt the home. I'm like you guys, people from Oman. I came from overseas. I'm a Middle Eastern. I'm an Arab. I'm Egyptian. And you can see how I was treated here at Lafayette. And just last year, I reached to the highest position in the College of Engineering. I think I'm the first Middle Eastern, first Arab to be on as a dean position at the College of Engineering. And I will share with you also some about the history of our great college. Student success. Oh man, this is amazing story. These slides, I can spend hours and hours talking about every one of these picture and the story of our success. Which one? Let me take the one about Kemi Esports. And 2019, because last year almost we didn't send anybody for a conference except if somebody went in January or February because of COVID-19. But look at Chemi Esports, a group of our chemical engineering students. They went to an international competition here in the United States, competing against 17 universities from across the United States and even outside, and big names, as some people, they like to call these big names, Carnegie Mellon, Berkeley, and others. And we competed over there as a team, our chemical engineering students. You would say if we are 5th, 6th, 4th, 2nd, that will be even great, competing with all these big names. But no, then we came first. So we came ahead of everybody across the globe, across the United States. It's a big of a deal. And that reflects how we make our students ready for career. And this competition exactly was is like a simulation how to handle a real work environment with real problems and how a student can handle these. So it's a good reflection of what we do. And if you go across in every department, you will find our students always successful. We go and they compete and they have several things here and there. And I can pick a couple of other groups, like we have a Pico satellite group in the college, mainly housed in electrical and computer engineering, but they take students from everywhere. And the student over there, they designed and built not one, not two, but 3 Pico satellites that to be launched to the space. 2 of them already launched through NASA, and the third one will be supposed to be launched in December, but due to COVID-19 issues with some of the crew, it didn't go. But hopefully in a month or less, or about that time, it will be launched in the space, collecting data and communicating with our team here. We are the only university in Louisiana that with that team, and among very few across the whole United States. It's impressive work, really, really impressive. And I go there, I really enjoy sitting with a student, designing, creating, building, and now they are working on number 4, because now we have 3 done and the 4th is coming. Another team I really love, you can see my picture on the racing car on the right, that racing team. And it's an amazing engineering experience that since I came, I have been interim. I have been like a dean, interim and dean now 2 years exactly, 2019, 2020. And that team, one of my focus also. And I believe it's a great way to learn engineering. And our team last year came in the 2019 top 10 in a competition in Michigan. And that's impressive. So to design a car, build a car, and even compete with a car, racing car, it's very, very impressive. You wouldn't imagine how much these guys, they learn engineering from a different perspective, different way. And I would love you guys come and visit and see what these guys doing. Maybe some of you would ask, how did we handle the COVID-19 at the college level? And that was an amazing story of success. That can be a whole presentation, how we handle middle of a semester, switching from face-to-face to a fully online, and then in the spring of 2020, and then fall 2020, we had more time to plan for it. And as you know, engineering hands-on are really important. So the college had in the fall of 2020, about 40% of the total sections or classes we offer in face-to-face. And the main focus was to keep social distance all the time, masks all the time. So the safety of our student and faculty was the focus. But with all that, we were able to have about 40% in face-to-face, 50% or a little bit above. We call it high flex. It's a combination between some level of face-to-face with also online, to be able to accommodate students maybe being sick or staying away, or if they don't feel comfortable coming to campus during the pandemic. It's really great. Maybe something maybe you guys need to be aware of and promoted everywhere over there back home, that is not only we offer undergraduate degree, but we offer a PhD in every department under system engineering. We offer a master degree in every department. Also, we offer a master degree online in system technology. And we are different because of the system idea. So we focus more on embedding leadership, management, entrepreneurship, innovation skills within our PhD, because now PhD is not as before, mainly they go to academia. No, mainly they go to industry. So they need to be ready for that kind of career. The online program is amazing. If you guys want to consider it, it's really, really amazing, called System Technology, with a lot of background in engineering and technology, with operation management and business. It's a great degree, fully online, with, you can see the core courses on the left side here, amazing. If you go across any department, you will be surprised how much we do in several good stuff here and there. I will try to wrap up in 2 minutes, so give you guys more we can talk about. But amazing projects, everywhere. Chemical engineering team got over $2 million from NASA, preparing how people live in NASA and how you convert human waste into water and food. And always, as these guys joke, they are waiting for somebody to taste the products. If you are willing, I'm not really willing, but and state of the art research in technology and engineering, batteries, fuel cells, renewable energy, sustainability. Mississippi River is important here. The university established watershed flood center, which is in the College of Engineering. Amazing to how you can not only manage the flood, but maybe even try to prevent it or divert it from hurting us. Amazing research everywhere, smart power system, cyber physical systems, Internet of Things, you name it, the largest solar energy lab and a university across the state of Louisiana and across the southern, with over 4,200 solar panels over 6 acres. Amazing project, something maybe you guys need to come and visit. I know solar energy can be a great thing over there. In petroleum engineering, we are the only accredited petroleum engineering for well control provider through IADC. I'm quite sure petroleum engineering graduates, they understand exactly what it means to be the only one in the whole nation, and we provide great opportunity to our students. I will end by this year or last year was an exciting year. We were planning for a lot of celebration and a great reunion for the college since we started but however, COVID-19 didn't give us the opportunity to do it. So we're still planning to do some sort of it this semester too. But we started something online. The college was established on 1940, and then petroleum engineering was added in 1954. Industrial technology was added in 1985. We have a website we'll share with you guys, and I appreciate your help if you can share your story. We have a section, you can share your story with the college. You can upload pictures or a video, tell what's your experience, what happened here. It's really very, very impressive when you go read the history. However, the college established in 1940, but actually first time we start teaching engineering was in 1901, which is just 1 year after we were established, or 2 years once we officially established, which we call it under that manual training. That was the beginning of engineering. Until 1940, officially we have a college. The very exciting news, guys, I know that we received $20 million from the state to renovate Medicine Hall. It's going to be amazing. And also we received from the state $15 million for a new engineering building. Of course, $15 million is far below the money that we really need to build a new building. But working with Rebecca and development, we have a very big plan for raising funds to have one of the best engineering building that can help in engineering education. Is just not just a nice place. No, it's a student-centered building. So you go there, you can find the food to eat, the coffee shops, the place to rest, everything. You go there, enjoy, work with every other department, work with the faculty and the other student. Amazing. And we will be happy to share more information about that. But I'm very excited. During my time, we will have a new engineering building and also renovate the current engineering building. It's really amazing, and it's part of a vision how we do it. I highly encourage you guys, join us on Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and spread these links between people over there. We need more connection. The more input you give me, the more we're gonna be really good. I can't finish without just bragging about our football team. This year and the year before, amazing year for our football team. And you know how football important in the United States. I know when I came from overseas, soccer is what we call football, but here it's something really important, and that's how we get together. And for our team to end this year being top 15 in the whole top 25 in the nation, that is very impressive. And we are now the only ranked team college football team in Louisiana among the top 25 in the nation. That's something I love to share always. And when I end, I'm a Tiger from Missouri, but you guys are unique. We are unique because we are the Ragin Cajun. Only one Ragin Cajun. Can have tons of bears, tigers, lions, but you are unique. Once a Ragin Cajun, always a Ragin Cajun. Be proud. Always wear red on Friday. I can't let a day to go without wearing red on Friday. Even when sometimes I'm sick at home, I'm just wearing red, if it's Friday. So people, oh man, you can't even let a Friday to go without that. So, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak with you guys. And I promise after the pandemic, I'm gonna come and visit you guys. I will enjoy time over there. I will stop sharing and we go back to everybody, and I will be happy to answer any questions. And I'm glad I was able to go through all these slides.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Khattab. Every time you talk or every time I sit down with you, I feel like I learned something new about the college that I didn't know the last time I heard you talk about it. And I think that's just amazing. And I think that's a huge attribute to you in the classroom for that. And the way y'all balance the hybrid between on campus and also through online classes, I've got to give you a lot of respect for doing so. So great job with that. Dr. Khattab, I also accidentally made you the host of the Zoom of this. If you could just change me back to the host so I can close it out in a little bit. What I want to do now is I want to open up the floor to anybody who might want to have a question. If you want to, you can unmute and ask Dr. Khattab a question right now about what's going on campus, or if you have a question for anybody who spoke today. Before we do that, though, I do want to say a special shout out to Rebecca Duce, who's on here as well. I want to say, Rebecca, for y'all who don't know, Rebecca is with our development office, and she specifically works with the College of Engineering. She handles any of our fundraising that may happen for the college. So you heard Dr. Khattab talking about a lot of amazing plans that we want to put in place for the college. Well, we can't do that unless the fundraising comes into play. And so Rebecca would probably love to hear from you too. If you have any questions about that directly, she can answer those. But right now I'm going to open it up to anyone who would like to ask a question of Dean Khattab or anybody else who spoke today, or Dr. Hebert or John Claude or anyone. So anybody have any questions?
Yes, I think I'm going to chip in with 2 questions to Dr. Khattab. The first question, what is the university doing in terms of engineering department for outreaching, because Oman is mainly based on oil and gas industry over here, and most of our graduates are like 90% of them are engineering, College of Engineering graduates. So I'm wondering whether is there any approach from the engineering department to any of the oil and gas companies in terms of researches, and what are those topics that they're talking about? I'm pretty sure that they're talking about, let's say, renewable energies, but what are the exact topics that they have interest on? That's the first part of the question. The second part, in terms of online programs for graduate students, what is the department willing to do in terms of online programs for graduates? Are they going to shift to all majors to switch to online programs? Any plans for that? Any particular colleges to be mentioned for to be open soon in the upcoming semesters? Thank you very much.
Oh, welcome. Oh, really good question. Really good question. Let me start with the second question, and then I will elaborate a little bit about the first. The online, currently the college has a fully online degree, master degree called master degree or MS in systems technology. And the focus of that looks like Dr. Iber has another commitment he wants to go for. And we really appreciate his time. And he is also the man behind all the success in academic. You guys have to understand that too. So the online degree is meant for professional development, and we would like to even promote that program more and more. It's very successful, very great idea. This is the only one in the southern and maybe the among very few across the United States with that such a degree, which with the focus of engineering and technology, with also the operation management and business. So it's a great degree. Also, the college would like to focus more into the online certificate, and that can be undergraduate and graduate for professional development, which can help a lot our students. And the focus here, if we can do that, some of these online when it is applicable, you know. However, for the undergraduate degree, I don't envision in a recent in any time soon that we will switch to online programs, but maybe we will have when it is needed some classes online. The experience, you know, it was always debatable before COVID-19 that online is very helpful. Online can really be great addition to engineering. However, every input I'm currently receiving from our current students over now almost a year that they really miss coming back to campus. Engineering, one of the degrees that hands-on interaction between faculty is very helpful. But we are looking also for more ideas for master degrees for professional development, maybe like data engineering, that we can offer some stuff online and with a main focus on professional development as an idea. The outreach definitely, since I came on board, that one of the things really I start working on, and you can't imagine how much I reached out when I start even as an interim, and Rebecca is smiling because she helps me a lot reaching out to companies, employers, alumni for discussions, their input, how they can work with the College of Engineering, and going even overseas to Aramco, to Oman, to Saudi Arabia, to Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, to reach out to these companies over there, to keep them more engaged is part of my plan. And COVID didn't allow us to move in the pace that I was planning to go with in that direction. So two good questions, and definitely I can add more, but I know time is getting close to the end. So I hope I addressed that your concern in these two questions, Jose.
Thank you very much. I can see that my father has a question as well. He's an alumni graduate. I'll let the mic.
Hi, this is Tariq Riyami. I just want quickly to introduce myself. I graduated in 1989. I'm Kusei's father and Sundu's father. This question is not reflect Dr. Ahmed, but maybe Mrs. Ross. When I was there, you know, one of the things that I was thinking what was required improvement big time, it was the international office and facilities around it, because that's the one that gives a really impression to the international students to the school. When I visited, when I brought my kids there, I didn't see a lot of improvement with regards to facilities and all that. So what is the vision of the university with regards to this if they want to attract more international students?
Mr. Tariq Al-Yami, it's so good to see you. And
Yeah,
thank
nice
you for
too.
thank you for your question. And before I respond, I just want to say congratulations. I just heard you just retired.
Yes, yeah, I just retired after close to 31 years in service in Petroleum Engineering Department.
And remind me, you work for the National Oil Company of Oman, is that right?
Correct. That is affiliated shareholders with Shell International.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Well, we are so happy to see you, to have this first virtual Ragin Cajun Oman get together. But the good news is that you'll have to come back because we are the Office of International Affairs and the Division of Global Engagement is now located in the brand new Student Union building. And it's a beautiful facility. You'll have to come back and see.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, Dr. Savoy in his vision saw the real need to move our office to the central location of our campus, right by our beautiful Cypress Lake. And it was an important message to everyone that our university values diversity, that our university values our international students that come from all corners of the globe. And so by moving us into the student union, it was a way to share that, to say to everyone that, you know, they are an integral part of our campus community. So I hope we can have you back the next time for our big crawfish lanyard day, which is typically end of April. You know, it'll be a great reunion, and I'm sure Dr. Khattab will be more than happy to also give you a tour of Madison Hall too. It has seen its changes, but I'm excited. I didn't realize that we're going to have a new building. So that is exciting news. But yeah, I welcome you to come back and come visit us in our new location. But I want to give Dr. Carranza, our executive director, the opportunity also to probably perhaps share the vision of our university moving forward, because of course the Division of Global Engagement includes not only the Office of International Affairs, but also the Study Abroad and also the Intensive English Program. Most of our Omani students were started out in our Intensive English Program. We were so proud to see all of them that have matriculated and done so well for themselves. So, I'll let Dr. Carranza share a little bit about that. And also after that, maybe Megan to share a little bit about an important event that the Intensive English Program is going to have.
Thank you. I know we are very short in time, but I've been here 2 years and 6 months. And when I arrived, I already came to this beautiful office located in the new union. Then I'm really not sure exactly when you were describing the issues with the facilities, because I didn't see them. I only know the modern, new, beautiful campus of the university, where it is. But the reason why the provost and the president reorganized the university and global engagement was to bring all the offices under one roof to internationalize all aspects of the life of the institution, including research, teaching, outreach, and in the process, increase the visibility of the university around the world, and with that, increase our capacity to bring international students from every corner of the world. Then basically, that's what we are trying to do under this new office. Now we are part of the academic affairs division of the university. Therefore, we are more engaged in activities with the colleges, with the deans, and the department heads and faculty. And that's what makes it a little bit different. But our vision really is to touch and affect all aspects of the university. We want every student that comes out of this wonderful institution to have a global perspective and to have all the tools to succeed in this globalized world. Okay, this is more or less what I have. I would love to talk in the future with you, and you are invited to come anytime during the crawfish boil or at any other time, and we would love to take you out to lunch and share more information when you are here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I thought I would allow maybe Megan to say a little bit, to share a little bit about the intensive English program, so that our Omani alumni can learn how they are managing COVID-wise and the growth and some important, exciting events that are coming up.
Thanks, Rose. Just to share a little bit about our IEP, our classes are currently online due to COVID, but we're looking forward to being able to do some hybrid classes and return back to our face-to-face classes soon. It's great to see a lot of our intensive English program alumni here in the Zoom call today. If you want to learn more about the IEP, or share that with your friends, we are doing a Facebook Live on Tuesday, January 19th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's going to be on, it's a Facebook Live that we are doing in partnership with Study USA. So it's going to be kind of broadcast everywhere. Study USA is a very reputable company that's been around for a long time and has a big reach. So we were very excited that they gave us this opportunity to promote our program. So we're looking forward to that and hoping to have many more Omani students begin their academic journey in our intensive English program.
Again, I want to say special thanks to everyone. Dr. Khattab has placed some information in the chat box so you can learn a little bit more about the 80th reunion of the College of Engineering. To everyone who spoke today, specifically Dr. Khattab, we really appreciate everything you've done for us. QSay, if you ever need anything over there, we're going to continue to work forward on everything we can do with the Oman chapter. I'm so glad to have you all with us today. Looking forward to hearing more from all of you as we move down the road. And as usual, go Cajuns. It's Friday. Everybody relax. I know it's Friday evening for you all in Oman, so you get to chill for a little while and have your night. So enjoy. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out directly to us. So thank you all and have a great day.